Good morning, boys and girls. This week we are starting our how-to books. Yesterday we talked about sequencing. This whole week we've been talking about sequencing. Sequencing means to put in order. We've been going over sequencing words, trying to use them while we explain different things we do. First, next, then, and last. Yesterday, I showed you something that I do every morning. I make coffee, right? So yesterday you got to see me make coffee, and we also looked at the sequenced pictures. When I showed you the pictures, I used these sequencing words, right? And then you made a video of something you do and used these sequencing words. Now I'm going to show you the next step. What we do next when we create our how-to books. We are going to use something called a graphic organizer. Graphic organizers are things that you're going to use throughout your education, from now in kindergarten all the way to high school. Yeah. This one looks like this. It says first, second or next, third or then, and fourth, last. If you don't have this paper, that is okay. You can create your own. All you have to do is fold paper. So you can take a sheet of paper, fold it once hot dog style, like this, and then fold it one more time in half like this. After that, you should have 4 boxes. If you can't see your boxes very well, that's okay. You can take a pen or a marker and you can follow the lines that you created when you folded it so that you can see, just like this. All right? If you create your own, I want you to put the numbers in the boxes. I want you to number them 1 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like this. So we know the steps. Okay. Next, what we do is we look at our sequence, or we can relook at the video. For this video, I'm just going to talk to you about what I did. So when I made coffee, the first thing I did was put in the water. Yes. The next thing I did was put in the coffee. After that, I had to do something very important. Press the on button, right? Because if you don't press that, your coffee's not going to be made. And last, I get to drink my coffee. I poured it in a cup, and it was ready to go. So now I'm going to transfer that knowledge, what I know, what I did, into a graphic organizer. I'm going to draw pictures. So first, I just told you what I did first, right? Poured water. So in this box, I would draw a picture of me pouring water. Then, or next, I put in the coffee. So here in number 2, I would put a picture of coffee, putting coffee into the coffee maker. Then I press the on button. So here I would draw a picture of me pressing the on button. And last, I got to drink the coffee, right? So I would draw a picture of me doing what? Drinking milk? No. Drinking coffee, right? Okay. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take what we know about me drinking coffee and put it into pictures on our graphic organizer. You ready? As you can see, my graphic organizer has 4 boxes, each labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to take what I know and put it into this graphic organizer. So for number 1, the first thing I did was pour water into my coffee maker. So that's what I'm going to draw a picture of. Pouring water into my coffee maker for step 1. So here's my coffee maker. The lid is up so that I am able to pour the water in. I gotta make sure that the power button is on there, right? Goes down a little bit. All right, and now I gotta do the pot because I filled the water in the pot. So here's my pot. It's got a handle. And water is being poured inside. Okay, so that's my first step. Second, or next, I put the coffee into the coffee maker. So I gotta draw my coffee maker again. But this time I've got to make sure my coffee pot is on the burner, right? If it's not on the burner, when I push the power button in my next step, the coffee would go all over the place. So I got to make sure that the pot is on the coffee maker, that the lid is still open because I got to put coffee inside. Make sure my power button is there, and it dips a little just like that. All right, now I got to draw the coffee going inside. So I had a spoon I used to put the coffee. I'm going to use brown to show the coffee because the coffee's like a dark brown. So put some dots going inside the coffee maker. All right, I think that's good. So step 3, what did I do after I put the coffee in the coffee maker? Do you remember? Yeah, I pressed the power button. So I got to draw my coffee maker again. Make sure that my pot is there to catch all the coffee. See the lid. Dips. And this time I'm going to make sure that the lid is closed. Otherwise, it would be a big mess. So I got to make sure the lid is closed. And power button, and make sure my hand is there because I'm pressing the power button. All right, on to step 4. What do I do last? Yeah, the coffee's done, so I can drink my coffee, right? I poured it into a cup. So I'm drawing the coffee pot. I'm going to pour the coffee into my coffee cup. Now, I chose to draw a picture of pouring coffee into my coffee cup because that actually needs to be done before I can drink the coffee, right? So my 4th step is, or last, is to pour the coffee into the coffee cup. So coffee is brown. I put some brown in there. I'm going to put squiggly lines to show that this coffee is hot. Just like that. And there you are. I took what I knew about making coffee and what I did in my video, and I put it into my graphic organizer. Step 1, pouring the water. Step 2, next, coffee. 3, push the on button. And last, I poured the coffee into a cup so I could drink it. Yay. All right, I want you to do this with the video you made for me yesterday. So You made a video showing me something you do every day, and you used our sequence words to explain what you were doing. I want you to use that knowledge, just like I did, and put it into a graphic organizer. You can fold paper to create your own, or you can write directly on to the graphic organizer I posted in Seesaw. It's up to you. Make sure you are using the knowledge that you use to make your video. If you need to go back and look at your video, go back and look at your video. If not, then start doing it. Start at the first step, go to the second, the third, and the fourth. Or the other sequence words are first, next, then, and last. I want you to record yourself telling me what's in your graphic organizer and post it on Seesaw. Thank you. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.